Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness. There's a combative and energetic edge to everything he does.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And we're underway. Succumbs to the pressure. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. Lerma. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Munoz. Aim forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Masuaku goes on a charge down the left. Masuaku. Clipped into space. And that has been cleared. Wan-Bissaka. Lerma, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's through here. Tuanzebe cuts it out. Suarez. And he shoots! Goal! Colombia! There is the breakthrough! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Colombia gain their reward with an early goal. Played back in. Back into the middle. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Munoz attempts a clearance. Sanchez. Cabal. Oh, this looks sharp. Done delicately. Cleared away. Diaz. Now it's James Rodriguez. Suarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Played back in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And here's Bakambu. Bakambu knocks it out wide. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they can break here. Sanchez, and it's played forward. Masuaku. Twanzebe. Mbemba. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Sanchez. Keeper's got good distance on that. James Rodriguez tries to get it clear. Masuaku goes forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Sanchez. Cabal. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Has a look and place it forward.
Cedric Bakambu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played out wide. And here's Diaz. Mojica. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Plenty waiting in the middle. Colombia have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Clears it away. And here's James. Does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rodriguez! It's a loose ball. Diaz. Diaz crosses. That has been knocked clear. Twanzebe driven forward. Munoz. That's really well manoeuvred. Munoz shifted up. Suarez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Masuaku, oh, there's a probing ball. Bakambu. Sanchez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and it's been played through. Danger averted for now. James Rodriguez. And it's Munoz. That is lovely. And he's fouled him there. booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
James Rodriguez! There are a few waiting for it. Shot a goal! Cleared away. Diaz, played into the middle. Masuaku getting this one clear. Diaz, cross in, looks like a good one. Mbemba attempts a clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Diaz clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Cabal moved on forwards. Mbemba cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Twanzebe. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Twanzebe, it's a quick ball upfield, oh, nicely intercepted. Munoz. Sanchez. Cabal. Cabal, that's a sharp pass. Played back to the goalkeeper.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Cabal. Sanchez, forwards and with intent. And it's Masuaku. Decent chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mojica. Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. Defending of the desperate variety. Sanchez, gently done. Twanzebe tries to clear. Wan-Bissaka, that's really well manoeuvred. Cabal. Pinged towards the front line. Twanzebe makes the interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aim forwards. Mbemba has played it long. Proves too strong. Sanchez, long ball upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bakambu. Lovely bit of skill. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cabal. Sanchez. Cabal. Played towards the front line. And it's played forward. That could spell trouble. And the shot! Munoz, forwards and with intent. That looks a good ball through. Suarez. Oh, it's played into the area. Ball's gone out of play. That's a lovely, neat pass. That looks a cracking ball. And the ball is out of play. Bakambu, and the counter is on. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Twanzebe, quality ball. Time and again they are repelled. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbemba shifted upfield. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mojica wins the duel this time. Probing pass. Mbemba is there and he can get that clear. Moved on forwards. Sanchez. And it's played forward. It's run loose here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, he's in! Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. And it's Masuaku. Looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear. He's onto it in a flash. Can he spark a counter here? Out to the left it goes. James. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Mojica. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbemba with the clearance. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Bakambu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Montero herring after the ball here. Charge, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Suarez. Cabal shifted upfield. Over to the left. Mojica. Wan-Bissaka. Aim forwards. James Rodriguez. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Wins the duel this time. Cabal. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Diaz. He's got this time, surely! It's anyone's ball now. Diaz. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
James Rodriguez! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Diaz. Lerma. Defending of the desperate variety. And out it comes again. Lerma. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He is just caressing the ball. Can he latch on to this? Can he deliver? Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Colombia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mojica. Sanchez. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. Lerma. And that's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Mojica. Lerma. And it's James Rodriguez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Masuaku, oh, good-looking ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Diaz. James. Mojica. That's very neat. And here's James. And now the breakaway. Now it's Bakambu. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wan-Bissaka. Tuanzebe. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbemba cuts it out. Mbemba shifted upfield. And they can counter here. And it's Masuaku. Wan-Bissaka. Munoz aim forwards. So what can they make of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Colombia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked out the run. And here's the Suarez. Suarez! Masuaku, early ball out from the back. Diaz. Back into the middle. Spread out to the left. Lofted upfield. Cabal gets across to intercept that. Sanchez. James Rodriguez. It's James! Good strike, quite an alarm. Oh, looking to break at pace. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Masuaku. Masuaku, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sanchez has a look and plays it forward. Suarez. Oh, good spread. Purring through the gears. Mbemba gets good distance on it. Cabal, and the keeper's got it again. Sanchez. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played back in. Suarez. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Clears it away. That's a throw. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
James Rodriguez brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
And it's Masuaku. Mojica. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Colombia sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. Lerma has been caught there, it's a foul. James in with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Sanchez. Mojica. Sanchez. Quality ball. Suarez. Showing good feet. And it's Munoz. Suarez!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Masuaku moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Could move up a gear here. And here's Bakamu. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's going direct. And the ball's come loose here. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's found some space. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries a measured ball. That's going to go a long way. Masuaku. Masuaku.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cabal. Sanchez. That's been drilled forward. Lerma. Mojica. Cabal. Sanchez. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Hit into the middle. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tuanzebe forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tuanzebe makes the interception. Masuaku, nicely aimed pass. The pass has gone astray. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Munoz. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Masuaku, that's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Lerma. Sanchez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbemba shifted upfield.
Cedric Bakambu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Cabal. Cabal shifted upfield. Colombia in a very solid position, 2 to the good. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbemba. Twanzebe goes forward. Picks it up out wide. Mojica getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. Out to the right. It's a goal kick.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sanchez cuts out the pass. Forward it goes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Masuaku aimed forwards. Cleared away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Do have a chance to counter here. Lerma, some resolute defending there. Hammers does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Munoz, gently done. Masuaku. Oh, he's found him in space! And it's Masuaku. Oh, it's come loose! That's a throw. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Cabal, driven forward. Mbemba. Bakambu chasing after it. Masuaku. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries a shot! Mojica can get it clear. Sanchez. That's really well manoeuvred. Mojica. Cabal. Sanchez. Oh, good-looking ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's James. Suarez shoots! Mbemba. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Lerma. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Mbemba forwards and with intent. Mojica. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbemba getting this one clear. Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diaz. Diaz. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lerma, gently done. Suarez. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Colombia find a position of real strength now. Oh, this looks sharp. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's gone back to the keeper. Sanchez. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Munoz gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Bakambu. Oh, sweet feet. Sanchez. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Up towards the front line. Sanchez clears it away. Lerma shifted upfield. Tuanzebe forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And here's Bakambu. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Mojica. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A chance to play it in. Crossed into the box. That has been knocked clear. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Diaz. Suarez! He's kept it out just.
Colombia certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bakambu. Can he get onto this? Cleared without complication. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lerma. Has a look and plays it forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cleared away. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Bakambu. And it's lofted through here. Oh, smashing header! Diaz, gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Wan-Bissaka. Sanchez gets over and intercepts. And here's Bakambu. Steaming on goalwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. James Rodriguez. Tuanzebe cuts out the pass. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Masuaku gets a cross in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Masuaku. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Masuaku.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Moved on forwards.
Mbemba, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And claimed it back swiftly. Bakambu. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. James Rodriguez. Colombia are coasting towards victory. Mbemba can get it clear. Wan-Bissaka, it's a sharp pass. Knocks it out wide. Nice control. Lerma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Diaz has got himself a free kick. Masuaku gets it away. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Five minutes left on the clock. That's a nicely weighted pass. James does really well to win the ball there. Bakambu. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Diaz. Cabal goes forward. Do have a chance to counter here. So who's he picking out? That looks a good cross. And he'll hit it first time! Outstanding save to keep that out. And that has been cleared. That has been knocked clear. That is a brilliant interception. Mojica. Lerma. Diaz. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Suarez. Oh, that's neat. Diaz. Here it is, crossed in. He can get that clear. Diaz. There will be a throw-in. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Tuanzebe shifted upfield. Diaz. Suarez. Diaz. That's been slipped through. There's no flag! And he's managed to get free. Suarez. He's going all the way! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Diaz. Lerma, who's set up one goal so far, succumbs to the pressure. Mojica. So who's he picking out? Mojica. Up he goes! And again! They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing.
And that's that. Colombia, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, hemos pedido su apoyo para la fecundación en mejor estado.